in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Spartans will put toe to leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Indiana's offense will have the football first. The last time these two met, Indiana had no problem at all with Michigan State.
They exercised some demons. This has been a one-sided series. They had the opportunity to put the foot down on the neck and
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Working the big fella to the corner. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving away from pressure. He tried to get out of trouble, but he goes down for the sack.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Now the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! Fit it in the window for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
and settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Smashes ahead. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Got it in the middle. It's Cooper. And they pick up just a few on that completion. High the change now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snagged in the middle. It's Boyd. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. On the field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Messer. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Mendoza. Got his man. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quick spin on the run. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Hoosiers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to let it go. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the try is no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. You're still sitting on a 10-point game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Childs. Makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. If he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
This is a designed run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Option look, it's Childs. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Spartans looking to convert on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Messer. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. And the throw out to the sideline. Good, just a few yards. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. He'll go to the sneak. The Hoosiers get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The rivalry started in 1922 in Bloomington with a Hoosier win, but the old brass spittoon first awarded in 1950 when they resumed play after a pause for World War II.
Yeah, Indiana might have won the first one, Reese, but Michigan State has owned the old brass spittoon. And they have owned this series. It's been very one-sided. They've dominated it, Jesse, so looking forward to see if Indiana can kind of reverse that trend.
And I know this is a rivalry that a lot of college basketball fans...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 7 over Western Kentucky. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they finally get him down, but not before he's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Childs. Pulls it in. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Runs through the tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get it through the air. The short hands, it's Boyd. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. On the ground, it's Frazier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They go to the ground. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Spartans are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. Right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Bond. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. And the Hoosiers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air. It's Mendoza. Got his man quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Catch in the middle, it's Boyd. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Caught over the middle, it's Boyd. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the 1st half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Childs. He's got it and still on his feet. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Spartans looking to convert on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Boyd. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll immediately call timeout. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking for room. It's Frazier. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking downfield. It's Childs. Gets it out quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Sparty! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
You know, to a lot of people, it's just a brass spittoon. But to these teams, it means so much more, and it sure looks like it so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Guys, gotta love when the brass spittoon is up for grabs. Let's get things back to you.
There are many brass spittoons, most of them quite common, but none quite as famous as the old brass spittoon, the trophy itself, first created for this series in 1950.
This has been a great rivalry in the Big Ten. I know they went to different divisions. This was a protected cross-division rivalry for a little while. It isn't anymore. They don't play every single year, but when they do meet up, David, it's must-watch TV.
And I think the coolest part about this rivalry is the trophy. And Reese admitted it. He usually doesn't do that. He's usually always on top of all of these details, but he kind of missed it. Back in 1950, Michigan State students were trying to make it more exciting, so they went by this store and basically bought a $25 trophy, an old brass spittoon. It's kind of gross, it's kind of nasty, but it's kind of awesome.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Off-play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Child. That's caught. It's Boyd. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. He's looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Boyd. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll keep it himself. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Michigan State! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Minnesota looked less like a pack of Gophers and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in front of its home fans, and today they found a way outside of Huntington Bank Stadium. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Hoosiers in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the tailback. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Grab behind the line. It's Smith.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He didn't. Defense took advantage of it.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Quick release on the RPO. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
He'll keep it on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Great place to start for this offense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Back to throw, it's Childs. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. The screen, he's got wheels. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. A run for the quarterback. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Cooper. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Great move now. Continues to fight for yards. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. A little screen to the running back. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? That's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man in the middle. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To throw, it's Mendoza. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quickly complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. At the 20, he's got space. Breaks into the open. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the Hoosiers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by just one over North Texas. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They want that clock to run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, this lead's still sitting at 13.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Finds his man. It's Cooper. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. The quick out. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Bond.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Messer. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bond. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. On the run, it's Frazier. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. So Michigan State beats Indiana to claim the old brass spittoon, and that coveted trophy will reside on the banks of the Red Sea. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.